much would you be willing to spend?
Well, given that you're paying 3, and the market value of the monkey is considerably higher than that. Your pocket down.
How about 5? Then you sell them for the same price, you're still 2 talents ahead. Just like I am. That seems fair to me.
Well, Maidens, I have made 3 talents, and I get to sell it again. But what if he doesn't cast spells?
You see, the problem is all the torturing and whatnot. Spellcasters need to rest to be able to cast spells. The fool doesn't know how it works is the problem.
I'll pay you 5.
Fine. You can come yourself or send someone to the Crimson Scale Ludus and we'll hand him over once he's delivered.
You get more money by using him in the ring.
Yeah, but I don't want to deal with the wizard. It's a quick and easy 2,000 or 2 talents.
2 talents.
We've
Do you
got
have
more
any
gladiators
interest?
than
Do
we
you
need.
have any interest in a samurai bugbear?
Well, I won't deny that it's interesting. No interest in owning one, though. Thank you.
Well, very well.
And
I'm back again.
Damien goes on his way.
Magnus is like, a samurai bugbear! Holy shit, we're gonna have it! It's beautiful!
Apparently, Mark wanted a monkey, but didn't want a monkey that bad.
Not that bad. 2,000 or 2 talents? Yeah, you can have your monkey.
Okay, so you stand out front for a while as this masked priest of Cord. He probably realizes that you're not interested in talking about Cord, so there's this awkward waiting.
So, what are you doing? So, how's the heathenism?
As a beat up wizard is dropped off in chains. He's half conscious by some armed men. They hand over the spell book.
Thank you.
You are Damien Van Imp.
I am.
Okay. One guy puts out his hand.
Oh, yes, he has Durm fetch the talents or whatever.
Oh, you have money? Damien has money?
No, this is from the Ludus funds.
Okay.
Alright, so we're adding two talents to the Ludus?
But yeah, at the end of the day.
Sure.
You might have to go inside to explain.
Yeah.
Shoka's not around. He's busy. There's
Good, because he's the one who'd be hardest to explain to.
Magnus is around though, because I don't think
Magnus
they've given Damien Van Imp like access to the
No.
actual purse strings.
Funds. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not a primary master. Magnus, I need 3,000 talents or 3 talents.
Get to
It'll be-
explain?
It'll be 5 by the end of the day. My contribution.
I'm coming with you.
All right, fine.
Magnus will keep the money.
Okay, we
Okay, you walk
What-
outside.
Yeah, walk
What is
outside.
this?
There's
This is-
this beat up Venarin that's in chains, and it's also in these
This
weird
is-
like finger
Yeah.
traps.
This is the monkey wizard.
Hmm.
We bought him for 3 and we're selling him for 5.
When are you doing that?
Why are we doing what?
Selling.
Because we have no need for a wizard, because we already have one, and because we're selling him for more money.
The priest of Cord decides he doesn't want to be around for this conversation. He goes inside.
Yeah, alright, fine. But I'm gonna use one talent to make this little area here better.
Or we could use it on something useful, like tearing it down. I don't know.
He's starting to walk back in. Good luck with getting 3 talents.
You have a wizard here, says the monkey, the Nezumi, or not Nezumi, the Venarin. I can
Yes.
serve a wizard. I was trained at the Imperial Academy.
No, I don't.
I will cast spells if you give me rest. These idiots. Hey! He goes to raise his hand. One guy grabs him. It's not ours anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah, off with you, gentlemen.
fuck off.
Well, one of them
Yeah, you
putting
know
out
what?
his hand, like, give me the
So
money.
hold on a second. So you can cast magic spells.
Yes.
At the very least, we got his spell book.
Verify this is. Can you verify this is a real spellbook?
Ah, sure.
You calling us a
Looks at
liar?
it.
Says one of the guys at that's the House Vermilion Guard.
Don't brain him.
Yes, I can
Knowledge.
cast third circle spells. If
Oh,
they have
I
not,
get-
if they have not ruined my spellbook.
Keys for the manacles. Magnus give him 3,000.
Okay. They give you a key. They let you have the manacles and the weird finger trap. They quickly
My
leave.
name is Magnus.
I am the Wizard Ling.
Come in. Magnus actually just picks him up.
Okay.
Get you some food, water, healing, some rest.
Yeah, he could be leaving by the end of the day.
Still, he's not Ludus. We'll take care of him.
Okay, I think he's mistaken what a ludus is for, but fine.
All right. Subtract your 3 talents.
Magnus is doing
I'll
this
do it.
to show the gladiators that he still takes care of gladiators.
Okay.
Sure, he's leaving. Yeah, sure, but he's here, so we'll take care of him even because he's here.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's not a gladiator, just let's be clear.
I am condemned
Hmm.
to die sometime next year in the gladiatorial arena. I'm sorry to hear that, says Sona.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Till then, have a good life. Hopefully, we can help you here. But with your saying, Damien says you're getting sold. We'll see. I'm gonna talk with the other masters. What do I call the masked theologian? The guy we hired.
Priest?
Priest, can you have a look at him? And
Priest
also,
nods.
don't. Please, thank you. And also, I'll be maintaining your area over there. I'll make it better. After a fight, things are looking up now. I'm sorry, it's not the best, but God understands.
Okay, he's willing to tend to the priest. He brings him over to the medicus area and he tends. You're left with a spell book.
All right, let's take that spell book to Phineas.
Okay.
Okay, Phineas will have a look at it. Appraise the value of the spell book.
Yeah. The spells in the spellbook are as follows. All the cantrips.
Okay.
Burning Hands, Color Spray, Expeditious Retreat, Mage Armor, Shield, Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
Okay.
Flaming Sphere, Glitter Dust, Mirror Image, Protection from Arrows, Scorching Ray.
All good spells.
Mm-hmm.
Third circle, dispel magic, fly, haste, fireball.
It's
Handy.
pretty good. This guy could be really useful in a fight. Haste. Fucking fireball. Just saying.
Of course, it takes hours to learn them and pen them and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Well, he's condemned to death. His book isn't.
Yeah, we're selling the book too, though. Well, I don't know the value.
The value of the spellbook. Give me a second. Let me do a quick. If you were to bind scribe scrolls at 3rd level, there's 3 of them, so that's about 1,500. And how many 2nd level spells? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's about 1,000. You could probably get around 1,500 gold pieces to sell the spellbook, which means it was about 3,000 gold pieces to build it.
Okay. The spellbook alone's worth 1,500 just to build it.
Yeah,
3,000 to buy.
Yeah, Magnus bought the wizard and the spellbook for the value of a wizard building the spellbook over time. Like if a shop was to sell the spellbook, it would be priced at the amount that Magnus just paid for it.
Yes. Well, Magnus, you did a wonderful job getting quite the deal.
Yeah, no problem.
Very astute.
Actually, I must be honest here. Damien was around as well. So.
Liar! Says Nix.
Oh, well,
Fucking.
we've had this discussion.
So here's the thing. Damien also wants to sell what we just bought, the wizard and his book, for 5,000, for 5 talents by the end of the day. Do we want to do that?
No, we've got ourselves a wizard and another wizard.
Yeah, we can throw this one in the arena though.
No, you don't throw wizards in the arena. Why do people keep wanting to throw wizards in the arena? You don't do that. Wizards are valuable tools. They're not weapons of war. I mean, they can be.
He's scheduled to die like Phineas. The apprentice.
Dum-dum, tool, dum-dum, tool.
Not your tool.
You notice that he's flopping around like above Magnus.
He's condemned to die in the arena anyways.
Look, it's an easy 2,000, and I shook on it already, so...
I don't know the value of having this guy around, to be honest.
Nor do I. You're already a wizard, Phineas. I know, but it's another wizard. Which is his only argument. It's like, you don't do that to wizards. Why would you do that to wizards?
Right. Sid walks by.
What's going on, guys? You talking about me? Well, I'm not talking about you. What's going on?
Are you a wizard, Sid?
No, I'm not. He just believes.
You know what? I think in future games, Sid and Mortenzi are going to have deep philosophical conversations.
So true.
The bird's just looking at the empty doorway, looking back to Phineas, looking at the empty doorway, back to Phineas.
I understand we're strapped for cash, but
The bird flaps down and is having a look at the spellbook too. He knows that you're interested in it because of the empathic bond, so
yeah,
he's like cocking his head and kind of pecking at it a little bit, pretending to read it.
Look, he's here. The wizard's here. what use would we have for him?
He could. Well,
Hold on, I have a question. There was another wizard that you talked to earlier. He came by. What if we try to sell him to that other wizard?
oh no,
Maybe he'll
don't,
get more.
no, don't sell him to him. No, I would not
Okay,
wish.
so what purpose would this one have if you don't want to sell him in an arena?
All right. I don't have a job for him. It's just you don't do that to wizards.
Yeah, you force him to retrain into a craft feat if he doesn't have one,
Yeah.
and then for 5 seasons you make him help Phineas build shit. Strap him to a bench,
Yeah.
build stuff, wizard.
If I can teach him to make things, or if he already knows, he can save us thousands upon thousands of gold. Look how much I've already saved us. Just your sword, I saved us a good 4 talents.
Yeah, dum dum.
So
Save good. Save good.
all right, Damien, you do a good purchase, but I don't agree with the sale. Looks like Phineas has good ideas. If we can get another wizard to craft, then why not?
No.
5 seasons is how many years?
A year and 1 season.
Okay.
All right. Well, who's going to explain that we're not selling the monkey now?
Not it.
What monkey?
Not
What
it.
are you talking about? Oh, the wizard's a monkey. You bought a monkey wizard, and this goes back and forth.
The wizard's a monkey.
Not it.
So, is it, the monkey wrote this? It's a monkey.
Yeah,
It's a monkey wizard.
yeah.
I don't believe you. It's like-
Magnus is like pointing out the window, like, look over there, look at the tail and everything.
Yeah,
it's
you
a,
see it. You see a Venarin.
It's a Venarin. It's not a monkey. You twit.
They're being
Monkey,
incredibly racist.
Lava, whatever.
A monkey, Venarin, whatever. It's a monkey. Look at it.
The hell is a Venarin?
It's what you bought.
I didn't buy it, Damien bought it.
All right. I vote we keep him. He can be incredibly useful. I'm missing something in.
It's just the whole conversation. It's wearing me down.
Okay.
Sid coming in for a one-liner and leaving. Sorry, it is just a ridiculous scene.
I vote we keep him. The 2 talents you said we'd make, we'll save that. Once he's crafting, we'll save 100 times that.
All right. Damien, when this guy comes around, yeah, we'll talk with him. You don't have the rights to buy or sell, really. We prove it. So, your deal, though, it's no good.
Very well.
So we'll keep him.
Okay.
Can we leave him with you to train with the making of my stuff?
There are some loose sheets that are kind of stuck in the spellbook, and you realize it's the contract. You just have to sign your name at the bottom of the contract to own it.
All right. Phineas is going to sign his name there.
Okay.
Yep, that's fine.
A few hours later, Claude the Slaver, along with a open wagon and about 4 thugs, basically show up at the front door of your Ludus. Hello? Hello?
The fuck do you want?
Is Magnus going on?
No.
Okay.
No, Magnus doesn't do
I'm here to pick up my property.
Yes,
Damien.
about that.
Oh, this is them, eh?
Yes, this is them.
Yeah, unfortunately, that deal is not gonna happen.
All right, so we'll say that the bugbear body, the bugbear samurai was purchased by a private buyer. He's now used as a bodyguard at the Slayer Manor. He's the guy that guards the door at the Slayer Manor. This is Extreme's house. Fine. You bought him.
Done.
He's no longer available. He's no longer for sale.
Extreme bottom.
Claude.
Yeah.
I'm here to pick up my property. Oh, Damien, want to explain this to this Corsican that I'm here to pick up my wizard monkey?
Yes. Turns out we can't abide by that.
What?
See,
You see,
yes. See, it
We made a deal.
yes, but what happened was the contract, one of the other masters signed it, so he's technically the owner, and he doesn't want to sell. But I have this lovely bottle of wine as an apology for...
that's mine.
Get your hands off it! There we go.
He doesn't need it.
Is
Look
there
at
an
him.
actual wine or
Yes, it's an actual wine.
okay? Give me a diplomacy check.
And my sincerest apologies for wasting your time. Your valuable, valuable time. He is going... I don't think he can inspire confidence on himself. Well, he's giving a speech, oratory.
Sure.
All right.
Can Magnus help him with oratory?
You can aid in a diplomacy check, yes.
It's a diplomacy check.
Then no.
Okay.
No, I can't do it.
21.
Well, this is most annoying. I had to hire these guards to come out here. I have potential buyers lined up, and this is an expense and a waste of my coin and money. Time.
My sincere apologies.
I'll accept half the winnings you were about to make. A talent will make this all go away nicely.
How about not?
All right, 500 gold.
How?
Do you want the wine? Do you want the wine or not?
Well, I'll take the wine, is what he says.
Good deal. Good sale.
Okay.
Good.
He drinks a couple. He offers you some of your wine.
Oh, no, thank you. And he
Okay, he
is...
passes it off to the guards that he has, and they're all taking swigs from it. He's
And
not
he-
leaving your front porch.
And here's 50 for your expenses. Do have a good day.
50.
That's what I said.
Okay, you toss him a.
I'll take it off my character sheet.
All right. Next
Again.
time we're gonna spit in palms and make it legal, is what he says. You never shook his hand.
No. Sure.
It's a 5-pound bottle of wine.
What? As if we keep that around.
Don't worry, Magnus. This will come off your next purchase of slaves. He gives you a wink.
Get out of here.
Okay, he's away. Are you intimidating him?
No.
All right. It sounded like you were.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Okay. All right. That's a little more jovial. Yeah, you 50 gold pieces and a bottle of wine. All right, fine. And a Magnus standing beside you while you're negotiating. All right, you guys have bought a wizard, a 6th level wizard at that. The wizard Ling has joined your Ludus. You likely need to think, Damien. You probably need to register the new ownership with the commissioner. In fact, it says that
Yeah,
the owner of
and-
the slave must
yes.
notify the regional law.
He'll take. He's had kind of a day, so he's
Yeah.
gonna take care of it in the morning.
Yeah, we don't need to roleplay. We don't need to roleplay that.
I'm
Although
still
it,
bleeding from sword wounds, so I'll deal with
it
this
does
tomorrow.
give you an excuse to go and visit the commissioner and set up your first
Yes.
matches. So
Yes.
that's pretty good.
That's coming up.
Okay.
Um,
1% chance of a random encounter that evening. Nope. All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
okay, so we took off.
I
You
need to
took off
take a-
three.
I'm going for a bio break.
Okay, Marty.
Yes.
Magnus wants to upgrade the area where the priest hangs out. He likes the priest of Cord.
Oh, did we roll the 10% chance random encounter? Because I think we're done.
I don't think so.
Okay. No random encounter. Or no random event at the end of this turn. Yeah, in the next turn you could improve the shrine basically. You're improving the overall facilities for the religious medicine.
Yep.
It will cost you 2 talents to improve
2
it.
talents.
Yep.
What else could this thing be used for?
It gives you an extra die for religious and medicine.
All right. I made you 15. Shut the fuck up.
And you made a very wise purchase of the Wizard Ling.
Yeah. Okay, so this is for next turn. We're gonna spend
Yeah,
this.
that's fine. I just applied it right now. Just take off the money, so we don't have to keep
Okay,
track.
so 31.29. Hey, bro, who started? Oh god. Okay, so now we can make a 20 talent. So Magnus wants to fight again. But not this fucking bullshit again.
Funny. All right,
Horses.
who are you? So there are six. There are 6 weeks left in the spring season, and then there's a season end week where you know that your Ludus will be involved in some sort of way. There was
Yeah.
talk of a Ludus fighting Maeve, the Maroon Maiden, all by herself, like an
But
entire
we're not-
Ludus
we're not-
against one of them.
We're not involved in that.
No, but you're also being asked to fight in a like multi-Ludus, multi-gladiator match.
Yeah, Magnus wants to level ASAP. I gotta learn how to fucking spring attack, crazy heal speed thing. Quickly. So what we're gonna do is set up more fights.
Okay, who are you going to before we start the next a gladiatorial turn or stable turn?
Yeah, let's take
who
a
are
quick
you
look
reaching
here.
out to?
Sounds
like Damien
so-
wants to go visit the commissioner to set up his own matches, or at least to register the commissioner.
Damien wants to do that. We want to send, what's his name? Shoka to chat with. We have a good standing with the knights.
It's decent. You just handed them a loss and took 15 of the 15,000.
Yeah,
pieces
but that's
from them.
business. It's nothing. It's a very close fight.
Was.
Knights of Vanderpool we already dealt with. Let's we can deal with either the broken shield or fight the goblin. Would the goblin be interested in fighting? What did the goblin have to fight Magnus? Nothing.
Well, you fought their champion and beat him.
Yeah, there's nothing for Magnus to fight over there, unless you're gonna throw like a ton of goblins at him. But that's useless.
The Grim Goblin are interested in a rematch between the 2 Ludus champions. They're interested. Not yet, though. It would be Magnus against a bunch of their number. Like they're not going to one-on-one Magnus.
Right.
Because that's suicide.
So who
Are
do they
you
wanna fight?
like you could set up a fight with them?
Goblins are an interesting one for Magnus. Also, the monks would be interesting.
The monks will not fight you until next season. They told you that already.
Okay, right. The knights we just fought. The goblins are an option. The shield is an option.
Ashoka does not want to go and talk to the Broken Shield directly. He will, however, send letters to them.
Okay. And the beast tamers, they just have beasts.
You're pretty sure you're on good terms with the beast tamers? They probably would set up a beast fight with you. They have this thing called a megaphant.
Yeah, but I don't know. Fuck, that thing would be fucking crazy to fight.
No megaphant. Say no to the megaphant.
Yeah. Let's. I think the goblins would be an interesting one. Let's set up a goblin fight. Just directly to them. We'll get Ashoka and Damien to set it up. Or, sorry, we'll do Ashoka to first do the what's it called? Diplomacy.
Okay, so you're not setting it up for next week. Like he's already done the diplomacy against the goblin.
Right. So it's not going to happen this week. It would be the next week.
Okay, so you're gonna have him try to set up the fight and spend extra time with them. Okay.
Right. So for next time, for the next fight, we could get fight the Broken Shield, maybe. Who wants to fight? Who wants to fight? Mark, I think the Broken Shield is.
Yeah, Damien will, he's got to set up his own fight, but yeah.
Why don't you set up a fight and I can fight beside you, or fight your own. We can throw Prentice in there as well.
Yeah. I think I need to discuss something with you, the lot of you.
Yeah, what is it? Hey, what's the shiny thing on your shoulder?
Yes, I have been offered a commission in the Imperial Army. I'll still be in the arena, but I am forbidden from fighting on behalf of the Ludus. I'll be fighting on behalf of the army.
What the fuck?
It's not that we can't fight together. It's just I won't be representing the Ludus. In fact, I'm still allowed to train here, and in fact, I suppose we can get a few talents in exchange for being allowed to train here. What say you? Otherwise, I'm afraid I'll have to pack my things. So I will be still available for contracts and whatnot.
Well, sounds like decision's already been made. But why did he do this? Have you ever fought in an army?
Yeah, I'm not actually fighting in the army. I'm fighting in
Doesn't matter.
the arena.
You listed. At any point, you can go fight in the war. I wish you luck, but stay here. We'll fight together. We'll train together, and so what happens when we fight together?
You'll be representing the Ludus, and I'll be representing the army.
So will we fight like together or against each other? What do you mean?
Well, in theory, we could fight against each other, but
I wouldn't agree to that.
I thank you. Nor would I. We certainly could fight on the same side. There's nothing preventing that.
All right. Well, how about this? Why don't you go and set up your fight? I can come along. But you can just set up a fight with any of the houses. You don't have to go to what's his fucking face. Take some money.
You can still bet on me as well if you wish.
Yeah, we would.
All right then.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I do, but well, bet a little bit of Damien than not.
Well, thank you.
Look, it's so cute. You're gonna go big gladiator. You're big and strong, don't you?
I'll
He just accepts the ribbing from the big barbarian.
yeah. At this point,
Oh, he's
yeah.
so cute. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's very funny. Very funny.
He thinks he sees you as his child still.
Little do you know, behind your back, he does a Magnus impression for all the other gladiators. Oh, Magnus! Oh!
Undermining your authority. All right, who are you going to go and talk to for fights?
Dmitry Vaska.
Okay. Oh, here I'm fucking trying to move your tokens on expletive.
Unexplained.
Yeah, I've done that so many times in the last few weeks.
Who are you gonna talk to?
Dmitry, Commissar Games.
Okay.
Okay.
You go and visit Dmitry Vaska. You bring the paperwork for the Wizard Ling.
Yep.
Let's see if he's got anyone with him. 1, he's actually not home. 2, he's by himself. 3, there are other people in his office. 2, he's by himself. Dmitry, the commissioner will be with you in a moment, says there's this neatly dressed halfling servant.
Very well.
Come on in. I was just finishing up some paperwork. Ah. Damien, Magnus, have a seat.
They sit.
He pushes some papers around and pretends to be setting himself. He looks up. What can I do for the two of you?
I have been given permission to enter the arena now by the Duke.
Ah, I see. You've got more excellent gladiators, he says to Magnus.
Actually, I won't be representing the Crimson Scale. I will be representing the Imperial Army.
Ah, I see.
Sense motive?
Sure. I always get like a plus 10 or something. 17?
No, he beats me. Nothing untoward.
I was not aware that you joined the army.
I've recently received an officer's commission.
Ah, what an interesting form of advertisement. The Duke's been having town criers, he's had people hand out pamphlets, he's even had some of his soldiers mott around in the arena from time to time, fanfare and such, but a soldier as a gladiator. I wish I thought of that one myself. So the two of you going to fight?
No, certainly not at this time. I was, however, looking to set up my first fight.
Sure. Our dungeons are overflowing with criminals and barbarians captured in the latest of Duke's campaigns.
Oh,
All sorts of riffraff come to Vadapul for the glory of the games, but some just cannot be helped.
such
We
as
could.
it is.
He looks at it. He looks at a couple of papers. I could have 6 criminals stand against you.
I would say that's a good start. Yes.
A matinee match, then. You've got to warn, however, there's one on this list that is listed as extremely dangerous. I'm sure there's nothing that you won't be bothered by.
What kind of creature, kind of thing is it?
Let's see. What kind of thing is it? 40. Ah! It's a dwarf.
I've killed dwarves before.
Let's see here. Oops. Ah, yes. Cutthroat.
I see. Well,
He's a repeat offender.
Well, I shall give him what he deserves then. Probably quicker than he deserves, but so be it.
Well, when would you like to fight these ne'er-do-wells? The sooner the better.
Next week. Yes, next week.
Consider it done. For a nominal fee of 1 talent for setting up such a match.
What?
Magnus told you.
You're being paid out of the Duke's coffers?
I would imagine I am. I'm in the Imperial Army.
Who is your superior?
It is
Count.
the only superior I've met thus far is the Count.
Ah, well, I will send a runner to see if they're amenable to paying my small fee. He scribbles something in, he chimes a bell, it's on his desk, a couple of halflings come running in, one of them takes the message and runs off. I'm sure it'll be no bother. I will go ahead and schedule this. If there is a problem, then we can talk again for, whatever winnings may be able to pay for setting up this battle. You will get...
Certainly.
Ah, I see here. Should you prove victorious and slay all 5... Was it 5 or 6?
6.
All 6 of these condemned... Yes, there is a fee. Subtract my fee. You will win a talent.
Oh, perfect.
Does this go to you or to the Count?
Most likely the Count, though we're still working out the details how my cooperation with the Crimson Scale Ludus is going to work, but for the time being, I suppose the Count would be the safest bet.
Agreed. We wouldn't want to bite the hand that feeds.
Precisely.
He writes a few things in. There are a bunch of numbers that are put in the in column and the out column. He seems to be tallying up the numbers. You're pretty sure that all the tallies go into his favor. He is a rich man because of all this. And still diligently works
a Scottish dwarf or an Irish dwarf?
It's Scottish. Scottish is easier for Marty to do. Than...
The Irish is
always
pretty fun
Scottish.
Yep. Right.
Except when they're Peter Dinklage.
Damien, different kind of dwarf. Damien is fighting his first fight of the season, which means he needs to get 3 fights in unless he gets traded. Yeah, it starts to get really weird when you're an independent and then also owned by the state.
Are there any betting that can be done on him?
I'm sure that 6 against 1, although once they hear about his tier, no bets that I'm willing to place. He smiles.
It's a simple showmanship thing. The first time you go in, it's a squash. That's how you start building your reputation.
6 against 1, it's not something that you'd catch me doing. Unless you want to bet against your man, yeah? Oh, sorry, he's not your man. Technically, he could fight one of your gladiators, Magnus.
Technically. That's not gonna happen.
he just goes, Dren.
He's still with us.
You know
Dren,
what? You know. Ah, yes, you called up some gladiators recently. I saw that paperwork. Is everything all right with Sona and Drain?
Oh, just some bone spurs.
Well, they should be getting better, right? Hold on, let's take a quick look. They should be fighting next.
He's looking at your roster. He's
Oh,
actually...
yeah. Who are
So the next
The
one.
penny,
is
the penny pincher is a veteran, And, well, Damien is a veteran. That would be a show of swordsmanship.
It would, and something to be saved for a special occasion, I would say.
Perhaps the week leading up to the games.
Perhaps?
So Drain needs to fight. Sona needs to fight. So perhaps we can set up a fight with Drain, Sona, and Magnus. But does Magnus's level like blast the others out of the water that it doesn't make a difference? It becomes really lethal for them. Do you know what I
Perhaps,
mean?
Depending on how you fight, yep.
Like Magnus's level is higher that they'll need lots of something else or one tough guy, which would be really lethal for the other two.
Fortunately, if the condemned are going to Damien, unless there's a fight I can arrange between the two of you while you're here, I would very much like to announce the Prentice Pennywise fight versus Damien Van Imp.
Well,
Rising star and a plummeting one.
Perhaps later, not now.
perhaps I
Pennywise.
should make my debut first.
Yes.
I see that you've called up this Dren Zerko and a Vanu from your Tempe ranks. Do you have any fights planned for them?
Yes,
And I
we
may
do
also
want to
warn
schedule-
you, Magnus, there are several of your gladiators that have yet to have their third fight for the season. While I don't normally take such close look at the Ludus' own concerns, it is your own first season, and people sort of like that blue one. Sona and Drain need their third fight for the season. Otherwise,
Correct.
otherwise Drain will end up in the city, ownership, and Sona, well, I think I would auction him off at the highest bidder.
Yeah, no, we're gonna set up fights for them. They should be healed soon and getting in there to get the third match.
Are you taking them off injury reserve this week or not? It would force Dren and Vanu down into the Tempe position.
When is Dren and Vanu gonna fight?
They need to fight. Let's set up a fight for them this week.
Yeah. No, we need to set up Vanu and Dren to fight this week.
Damien, would you like to fight Dren and Vanu?
No. It'll be somewhere else. We're
Why
still
not?
discussing it
Why not? I'll fight them. Don't
because
even like
because we're not gonna have you staying at the Ludus where you fought two of our own gladiators.
Are you familiar with the good god, bad god scenario?
You familiar with Angry Barbarians?
Oh, fine. He's impossible.
Yeah, muscular. Yeah.
You're both technically separate Luduses here, at least separate concerns. I figured there was a reason why both of you are standing before me at the same time.
Perhaps you'd like to set them up against a horde of goblin.
It is not, I could help, but the last time that I invited the Queen into my office, her champion was defeated by yours.
Yes. I will leave it to Magnus to decide, but do remember, Ashoka does want them to be tested severely.
Thank you for the papers. He stamps the Wizardling paper, or did you give him that yet?
Oh yeah, he,
Okay.
he gives them.
Ah, what is this?
We
Wizardling
purchased.
condemned? You gave him the papers, and he's like, they belong to Phineas, who is a member of your Ludus. I
Just
acknowledge
handing it
this. Same rules as Prentice Pennywise. Don't make me come looking for you when his time is up.
Oh no, I'm sure there'll be no problem.
He's actually saying that directly to Magnus. It's not.
Oh.
It's not.
Yeah. It's not my problem.
It's not Damien's problem.
It's Magnus's.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Magnus is not setting up a fight through this guy.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, thank you for your visit.
Pleasure.
Good day, sir.
So-
He likes his new bell. Somebody must have given him the bell. It looks expensive. And some halflings, some well-dressed halflings come in and escort you out.
Okay.
So you're fighting this week. Magnus needs to fight something.
You need to set up something for Dren and Vanu.
Oh, why don't we set something up for them with the sea god?
Oh, that's bloody
God's
brilliant.
Fury.
Yes. Yes.
Set up with the sea god Fury.
Where are you going?
The fingers?
Okay, you guys leave the town. You head to the Sea God's Fury. Let's see who's home. 1, it is the scary dude. 2, it's the leader of the owner of the Sea God's Fury, the priest. And 3, it's somebody else. 1. You actually catch him just walking out of the water in a way that suggested he wasn't swimming, but he was walking along the bottom.
It's Aquaman.
He's just dripping wet, covered in seaweed. He's naked.
Alrighty.
He just strides towards the house of the sea god. He pauses for a moment. What? He's like a foot taller than Magnus and a bit broader.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, he's isn't he legendary?
He is.
Probably.
Let's see.
Just
Characters.
look at this man. It's beautiful.
No, he's not. He's horrific and frightening.
Sea God's Fury, Sabros, Blackheart. Primus is Sea Lord Crixes. I believe he is the same tier as Maeve,
Huh.
which is Paragon. What? You like my eel? Is what he says. He's got his junk in his hands while he's saying it.
Magnus is thinking, you mean your snail? But he's not saying that. Because Magnus knows when he get his ass kicked. And he doesn't want to get it done by a naked man, so... It's just...
That's
I
his
just-
eyes.
yeah. So,
Magnus wants to set up a fight
Crixes.
for some of his gladiators.
I'll
Yeah,
fight
look-
any of your gladiators. I'll fight all of your gladiators.
yeah, that's... Well, yeah, that's interesting and all, but probably not going to happen, yeah? But I do have 2 gladiators that we want to... set up a good fight for them.
Do they deserve a good fight?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Don't disappoint him.
What tier are they?
What tier are they? Is a very good
Heroic?
question. No, they're not worthy. They're not worthy of you fighting them. The other gladiators. These guys are. What's your fucking rank? What's your goddamn rank, bitch?
Probably just apprentice, maybe?
Aren't they blooded?
Roster and schedule.
Hmm.
Where does their rank?
I don't know where it says their rank. Marty, where does it say the rank?
Just go. It's on the sheet. The rostering schedule. The
Oh, right,
tier-
yeah, it is right
Oh, I
there.
had to fucking scroll. Okay, so Dren is unblooded, and Vanu is apprentice. One of them is unblooded, the other one's an apprentice.
Why shouldn't I twist off your head right now for such an insult? He gets a 39 on his intimidate.
Ooh.
Okay. We were just thinking maybe you have some up and comers that you want to test. That's all.
Up and comers.
I'm gonna roll to see if I'm intimidated. I probably can't to beat this, but I'm just gonna roll anyways.
No, the DC that
No.
he has to hit, it's like an AC, is DC 10 plus your hit dice plus your
Oh, I'm just done.
your will save.
Let-
Oh, you see your
since, you
wisdom
put,
modifier.
since you put it that way.
So what is the total? It's 10 hit dice and will save plus any bravery powers you may have. as a fighter.
God. Hit dice 6 plus will save 3 plus 2
No, plus wisdom modifier.
plus wisdom. Oh, look at that. Nothing.
Okay, 16, and then bravery. I think you got a +1,
Ooh, plus 2.
+2. So
Yep.
18. He beat you by 20, so you spend 5 rounds shaken.
He could probably pull my head off. My spine would really hurt.
You came to him with a blooded and an apprentice.
Well, not to fight him, but to fight people in his.
Yeah, this guy is a miserable human. He's just a miserable being. Do you know what you can do for this insult? Bring the apprentice to me. No, it's an unblooded. Oh, fuck. Bring the unblooded to me. Send him to our temple, and we will sacrifice him to the sea gods. Do this, or I'll come get him myself.
I'm okay with that. Are you?
How many rounds is it now?
Now fuck off. Before I make new holes in you. And he's grabbing his junk again, suggesting that he would do something to those new holes.
Probably a masseuse. Okay. Agnes is getting the fuck out of town. We're leaving.
Okay, you guys back away.
Fuck out of here.
And that's why people hate the Sea God's Fury.
Bunch of assholes. I don't like those guys. Right?
Yep.
Magnus, what's wrong with you? There's just dust in my eye. Made Magnus cry and pee a little.
So on the way back,
I'm too low level for this.
so which one's unblooded? Oh, yeah, it's Dren.
Dren, yeah, he's still
Is it-
unbothered.
So we'll just tell Dren that the Sea God's Fury wants to hear about Hextor, and
I was very interested. I'm not sending him. Fuck that. I want to make some money off of. I mean, well, you know,
you want him to come get him. I don't think he was kidding.
I don't know. They let him in naked.
Okay.
Could they stop him?
Adding insult to injury, they don't charge the Duke's tax to Damien Van Imp as he's going back into the city because he is an officer of the Duke's army. They do charge Magnus the 1 silver coin to get back into the
Yeah.
city, though.
Yeah, it's fine.
Mark it. Mark it! Take it off your sheet! Magnus outside begging for the next few days to get back into the city. Fuck! I'm assuming you're going back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.